And we are underway here in Arlington. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It's caught inside the 25. A huge play there right off the bat. 51 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. First carry now for David Montgomery. And a nice job there skipping away from the one tackle and ends up getting 5 yards out of that. Second down. Second down and 4. Out of the gun, Goff. And he's got it. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up 1st and goal.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line. First look at the Cowboys' offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
It's been a lot of fun watching him advance in his career. Many people question his ability to throw the football coming out of Mississippi State. He's conclusively answered that question. In addition, a very strong runner and an even better leader.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
The Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10.
They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. Here we go. At the 46-yard line.
Again, it's Williams. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
1st and 10 at the 39.
Off the draw, here's Williams. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Prescott. This one swung out to Williams. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
That's a gain of 7.
Here is 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
Prescott to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 16.
46. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
To throw is Prescott. On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab. Only able to gain a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Now Prescott. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Here's Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. George Pickens from 13 yards out. And the Cowboys respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. 2nd and 10. To throw is Goff. Throw left side here, hauled in by the tight end Ferguson. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 14.
A gain of 13 yards. Go. And the Lions.
Here's Goff.
First down.
It's caught on the right side, Williams. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jamison Williams hauling that one in for Jared Goff. And the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35.
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And a short gain here down to 22. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Prescott. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. So he stopped for no gain. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Throwing. Prescott. Going right back to Ferguson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Cowboys first down. Yeah, here we go. First and goal at the 7.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. On 2nd and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams.
Yeah, here we go.
He's going to get it again. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Javonte Williams taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Aubrey good with a PAT. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
pass interference. Defense.
So call off the pick six.
Everything looked right. It looked like it was in their favor. Returned it for a touchdown, as you just described. But instead, the penalty for interference nullifies everything.
A quick throw, but incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Gibbs straight ahead. And he lost the football. And the Cowboys have recovered. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
A short throw, and it's going to be pulled in by Furtzer. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down, and that will force a turnover on downs. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Tackle made that time by Aleem McNeil.
Pretty entertaining start. 14-all the score on EA Sports.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5.
Yeah, here we go.
Looking to throw. Prescott.
Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. Prescott now.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 50.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. DJ Reader there on the tackle.
Now a 2nd and 6.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ferguson. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They run. It's Williams. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Partner, when you see a running play stop short like that, you just know that the defensive front, they won the battle of leverage and created the push back into the opposing backfield.
And for the offensive coordinator, whether you had 1 yard to go or 20 yards to go on 4th down, now you're probably saying, oh, maybe I should have passed it, right?
Yeah, hindsight is always 20/20.
Now gone.
And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll let this go for the end zone. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go to the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Back to throw, Goff. Open man, that's too small. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 21.
On the give, here's Gibbs.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
DeMarvion overshown, the one to bring him down. Here's second and 10.
Off play action. Here's Goff. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
No surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
And he is caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Detroit Lions first down. First and goal. Detroit.
They'll run with Gibbs.
And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Good work there, holding him out on first down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Open man right side is St. Brown. And in for the Lions, touchdown.
Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
This taken in at the goal line. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a first and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Throw left side complete. That's Ferguson. And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Prescott.
Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On the counter, here's Williams. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Second down and 6 now from the 26.
It's now second and 6. At the Lions.
Back to throw.
Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb.
They'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Yeah, here we go.
Here's Prescott.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
The 6-yard line.
Now Dak, he wants to change the play.
A quick hitter complete. It's Lamb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from evening this one up. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And
And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
At their own 20-yard line. They'll start things off with a give to Gibbs. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. And they're going to speed things up here. Goff now looking to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
That's good for a Lions first down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Detroit.
Here's Goff. And that's caught inside the 35. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
A gain of 27.
66.
First down, Lions.
Like 20.
Goff now looks to throw.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
A gain of 31 yards. That's another.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
They'll try to run with Gibbs.
And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs
With his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Shifts by him at the 25.
A good return, but he pays the price at the end of it as he's picked up and thrown down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Prescott.
Screenplay set up for Williams.
And a few little style points on the juke, but not much room to maneuver after that.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw is Prescott.
The short one there taken in by Ferguson.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Prescott.
He'll drop this down to Williams.
That'll give him 8 that time. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. To the air again, Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Lamb. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 27-yard line.
That's good for a
Prescott.
first down.
No gain, and it's 2nd down.
He steps out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah! There we go!
Throwing, Prescott. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Prescott to throw it.
The throw right side here going to be incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock.
Now he's into the clear again.
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Extra point splits the uprights. And that pushes the lead up to 11. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes the return. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18.
They'll hand this to Williams to start things out.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 17-yard line.
He's able to call his own number for 8 that time, but it leaves him with a 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott.
Got an open man, it's Pickens. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down. They needed 3, he doubled that, he got 6.
The Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Prescott down. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
And 17.
Looking to throw. Prescott. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. Here's Brian Anger now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. This will be fielded at the 17.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense.
Good day for him so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the 3rd quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp. He's airing it out for Williams. This is caught inside the 15. A big play there for Detroit. 57 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
At the 10-yard line.
Here's Goff. That's caught at the 1.
And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
What's up?
Gibbs is into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here. And we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They begin the drive with Williams. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Now a man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Williams. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Off the play fake, Prescott.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Inside give to Davis. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now for the 29.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson.
And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 13-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10.
Now a toss to Davis going right. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. They're going to look to throw.
Completes this one to Pickens.
And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Prescott from the gun. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Aleem McNeil with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
So on 4th down, Prescott off and on his Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal.
A 34-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that'll get the deficit down to 15.
So that maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but it does get them back within a couple of scores.
And at this point in the 3rd quarter, you don't have much margin for error, and that means you can't have drives that end with nothing. Whether it's a punt, a turnover on downs, those have to go away. You have to end with a kick, either a field goal or an extra point after a touchdown.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
But from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 42.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
You take a look at his receiving numbers so far. He's been terrific. Up over 100 yards now for the game.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. To the air again. Goff.
That's taken in by Ferguson.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close.
First down.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Cut. Like 20.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jared Goff with his third touchdown pass of the afternoon.
And the Lions have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
Did you see how the linebackers froze for just a second? That's why you run play action. You want to keep them rooted in the spot and create a little bit of extra space so your tight end can find some room behind him. And then the quarterback finds his target downfield, and he turns it into 6 points.
And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21.
And he'll drop here to throw.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30-yard line.
Up the middle to Davis. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. The offense on 3rd down. They've converted 7 times and could use another right now. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now Prescott.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Prescott now from the 50. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play.
It's a gain of 5.
And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's Prescott.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Great covers there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Davis is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Now Prescott. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
3 tight ends up front here. 3rd and goal.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th.
And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Cowboys have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Lions offense and Jared Goff set to take over once more. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
It's complete to Williams. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
A gain of 6 yards.
This now a 3rd and 4.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
And it's nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. A turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Goff.
Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs.
A little jerk. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 44-yard line.
And the Lions
From the gun, Gibbs will get it.
Oh, nice move. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
144 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Lions. First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now Goff. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
On 4th down, on is Jake Bates for the Lions field goal. Bates' kick is good.
But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Well, trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
A 13-yard touchdown run.
And the Lions have opened up a 3-score lead as they pull away here in the 4th.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And the ball is knocked out. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And this one will be brought back to the 22. And I don't know that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on it.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Prescott now.
And he'll go right back to Lamb. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Brings up third down.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
A 7-yard gain. And the Cowboys first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Cowboys first down.
To throw is Prescott. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's taken down inside the 30.
4 yards. That's another Cowboys first down.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Throw right side, caught by Davis. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Prescott to throw it.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Yeah, the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Throwing, Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown.
Luke Schoonmaker
From 4 yards out.
and the Cowboys get a bit closer. The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Cowboys 41.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. Touchdown, Detroit! A very rare kickoff return on an onside kick. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns in 21. So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff.
And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They begin with a run by Davis.
Now they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Davis. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves them with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
At the 28-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd.
Prescott from the gun. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
That sack courtesy of Jack Campbell.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
37-yard line.
Here's 3rd and a few inches.
Brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
Gibbs will try and pick it up.
Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
First throw now for the backup, Allen. And it is caught. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
And Allen is actually going to throw it here. That's to the tight end, Laporta.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. That's complete to his tight end, Ferkser. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 29-yard line.
So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.